Hey, what's up everybody, it's Amaya. So today's video is going to be a monochrome rose gold peach sort of makeup look. As I'm filming this, I have a full-on blizzard going on outside my window. That's always fun. So I decided to get in the springy mood and wish for spring by doing this makeup look. So peach is said to be a really big sort of trend slash color for this spring. So I really wanted to incorporate it. So I used some of my favorite peachy rose gold eyeshadows, my favorite peachy blush, lip, all that sorts of good stuff. So I'm gonna stop rambling. I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial and I will see you at the end. Mwah. Bye. Okie dokie, so I'm going to get started by priming my eyes. I'm just using my concealer, and then I'm going to be taking a damp beauty blender and just blending that all out. And then I'm going to take these two shades from my Morphe 350M palette, and I'm just going to use those to set my lid and also to kind of highlight my brow bone. Now I'm going to take this light peachy shade from the palette and I'm going to blend that into my crease, kind of all over using a fluffy brush. I'm just going to get this nice and dispersed as our transition color. Then I'm going to take these two shades right here, and they're just like a nice warm brown, and I'm going to use that as my second transition shade, putting that basically where I put the first shade, blowing everything out. Then I'm going to take this camel-y color, and on a smaller brush I'm going to apply that to the outer corner, but I am going to put it into the crease. This whole look is very blown out and very monotone colored, so I'm just using a lot of similar warm brown colors. So I'm going to take this orangey shade right here, and on a goat hair brush I'm just going to apply this to my upper crease to add a little bit more of an orangey warmth to the look so it doesn't look too brown. Now I'm going to take this dark brown. This is more of a neutral brown, but it's still a little bit on the warm side, and I'm just going to use that same brush from before and blend that onto my outer corner. Then I'm going to take the goat hair brush and just blend everything out. So now I'm taking that camel-y color again, and I'm just going to add a little bit more of that to the crease. I really love how this shade looked with the peaches. And then I'm going to take the big fluffy brush from before and blend everything out. Now I'm taking my e.l.f. glitter glue, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid to prep for our shadow. And the first shadow I'm going in with is this shade. This is from ColourPop. It's called Weenie. It's from the Kathleen Lights Where the Night Is quad, and I'm just going to take my finger and apply that all over my lid. You could totally use a brush, but I just love how this applies with my finger. It's my preferred method, but you could use a brush. Then I'm taking Lala, which is another ColourPop shadow, and I'm going to apply that on top. Weenie's a bit more rose gold pink, Lala's a bit more coppery. And I'm going to take that fluffy brush and just blend everything out. Now I'm taking Paisley. This is a glitter sheer from ColourPop. I'm just going to apply that over top to add a little bit more sparkle, a little bit more shine, and it just adds a cool dimension. Now I'm taking that camel-y color and I'm just going to apply it a little bit more on the outer corner just to make sure everything is nice and blended. And then I'm going to take those two dark shades at the bottom. They're like really dark, almost black browns. And on an angled brush, I'm just going to create a little bit of dimension on my lash line. I'm going to curl my lashes and apply my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer. And then I'm going to be going back into the Morphe palette, taking that light cream shade and just blending everything out with a nice buffer brush. And I'm going in with this ColourPop shadow. This is in the shade Supermodel. It's such a gorgeous, beautiful highlighting shade. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner and a little bit on the lid. Now I'm taking my L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, and I'm just going to coat my lashes with that, 10, 12, 15, 500 coats, whichever you feel necessary. And then I'm going to take my Benefit Roller Lash and just use that to really lift up my lashes and separate them. Now I'm going to clean up my under eyes with a little towelette, and then I'm going to go in with my primers. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray, and I'm also going to just put some lip balm on my lips because they were a little chapped. Now I'm going to take this Clinique, I think it's called Prep Start. It's a primer slash moisturizer. It has a nice silicone feel and just feels really nice on my skin. And I'm going to take the Benefit Professional, and I'm just going to put that in my T-zone where I get the most pores, or where I will get oily throughout the day. So then I'm going to take the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, and this is a trick I actually learned from James Charles. If you have makeup that wears off your nose really easily, take a nice high coverage concealer and put it on underneath your foundation. The foundations I'm going to be using today are the Revlon Color Stay and the LA Girl Pro Coverage, and I'm just going to blend that in using a damp beauty blender. So now I'm going to take that concealer from before, the Maybelline Master Conceal, and apply that under my eyes, on my nose, on my chin, on my forehead, all the places I want to conceal and highlight, and then I'm just going to blend that out with a damp beauty blender as well. So now I'm going to set that using my NYC Smooth Skin Powder. I'm going to put this all over my face, but I am also going to put it underneath my eyes as well. You will see me do right here. I'm also going to apply it on my chin, on my nose, and a little bit on my forehead for a little extra setting power. So now I'm taking the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm just going to apply that on my cheeks, on my forehead. I'm just going to bronze up my whole face. I love this bronzer so much. I can never leave it behind. I know I've been literally only using this bronzer for months and months and months, but it is just literally the best bronzer ever. I'm also going to blend that out using the infamous Purple Handle Danny. And then I'm going to take this Be Matte blush from City Color, and I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks. This is a nice peachy blush, and I wanted to go completely peach monochrome with this look. So I went for a nice peachy blush. You could use whatever blush you would like. This is a very universal look. Then for a little extra glow, I'm going to take the Monica Dar Fantasy Blush Slash Highlighter and apply that to my cheeks. As you can see, it gives a really nice natural flush, but it doesn't add too much color. Then I'm going to take the Essence Pure Nude Highlight, and I'm just going to put this all over my face, kind of using it to buff out my makeup and also add a little bit of extra glow to my skin. It's spring, we want to look glowy and dewy and fresh. Then I'm going to take my favorite peachy highlight of all time, which is of course Champagne Pop from Becca. I'm just going to apply that all over my cheeks and on my nose, my chin, my upper lip, all that sorts of good stuff. This is just an absolutely gorgeous peachy highlight, and I just felt it was perfect for this look. Then I'm going to take the e.l.f. Cosmetics Baked Blush in the shade Pinktastic and just apply that over top for a little extra pow. This is a very glossy highlight, and I just loved how these two looked together, so that's why I decided to combine them. I'm going to apply that in all the same places as before: nose, upper lip, chin, all that sorts of good stuff. Now I'm going back into the Morphe palette, and with those first two shades, I'm just going to blend that underneath my eye using a pencil brush. I'm going to take the Camel shade, do the exact same thing, buffing this out, and then I'm going to take that medium brown shade and put that underneath on my outer corner. So then I'm going to go back in with Supermodel, and I'm going to take this on a little tiny brush, and I'm just going to apply this kind of in my lower lash line and also on my brow bone. So now I'm going to set my face using this setting spray from Makeup Revolution and the Mario Badescu spray once again. I'm going to fan my face off, making sure I'm all nice and dry. Then I decided afterwards that I wanted a little bit of extra glow underneath, so I took Lala and I just put that on that same little brush I used for highlighting my inner corners and blended that underneath. It ended up turning out really, really pretty. I really liked it. So I'm going to line my lips with this NYX Suede lip liner. I think it's in the shade London. It's a nice peachy nude. And I'm going to apply this NYX lipstick over top. I believe it's in the shade Bear With Me. This is a really pretty light peachy pink. I'm just going to apply that all over my lips. And I'm going in with this Essence shade. I forget what it's called, but it's a very light, peachy, creamy sort of shade. And I just liked how it looked in the center of my lips. Then I'm going in with this Love Rock gloss. It's in the shade Bay, and I'm just going to put that over top because I felt like I was looking a little too nude. I wanted a little bit more pinky glossiness. So that is it for this look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in a second for my outro. So that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys like it. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Hey, what's up everybody, it's Amaya. So today's video is going to be my Ipsy versus Birchbox
epic makeup battle
of March